Well, Liam, 3-0 win here at Solihull, winning the clean sheet to round off pre-season. How did you feel out there today?
Felt good, felt fit. It was a good display from us. Obviously, we came up with a lot of problems in the first half and how to deal with them going long and rotations and stuff, and outside centre backs as they were back three today. But we're going to come up against that in the season, so it's good for us to get that out now and deal with them problems now, so we can figure it out before we step into the real thing next week.
Yeah, you mentioned about figuring out. It looked like the first half hour was quite quiet from both teams, and then I think after half hour the team started to really get a grip on the game, get some control, and then you took that momentum into the second half. Did it feel like you grew into that game?
Yeah, definitely. I think some games are going to be like that where other teams got possession. I didn't think that they were hurting us with the possession that they did have, but I think it's just about the relationships we've got with the strikers and our centre mids and wing backs, who goes and presses when certain players have the ball. So I think that was a big thing that we needed to suss out in the first half, and I think we did it in the second half and dominated in that second half.
It looked like a dominant second half, chance and another chance and another chance. You were putting some excellent crosses in on the left hand side, and then I can imagine it was frustration building slightly that they weren't quite happening, weren't quite people getting on the end of them, and some of those chances weren't going in.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll say frustration, yeah, it is frustrating, but it's been frustrating for a lot of the strikers when we're not putting the balls in, so it goes hand in hand. I've been working on it a lot with Gaz and Luke. They've been analysing my game and just said to me, we've been really going on this week, at the back end of this week on my crosses, and yeah, I was happy with myself to put them in. I think that's all I can do, put it in the area and hope that striker's there to get on the end of it. So yeah, I would say frustrating, because I would have liked to have got an assist.
Well, you talk about being provider there, but you were also finisher as well today, getting on the end of that pass from Freddie. I think he took a deflection on the way in, but a goal for yourself, and you must be pleased with that.
Yeah, definitely. As well, Gaz and Luke have been really hammering me about this and my positioning to get into the back post, because I'm athletic, I can get there, and just about my timing. And I was happy to get on the end of it today. Freddie done brilliant. That's what we're going to get from Freddie. He works hard. All the strikers work hard, and he won the ball back, and I knew that the position I had to get in for him to get me a goal.
That's it, you're sort of learning the relationships, with the attacking players as well, and this sort of back three / back five, if you've got Chris Hussey by you on your side, Farkas on the other side, Daniel's obviously at the heart of it again, and it could be either Joe Folkes at the right wing back role, or Tom Knowles or Joe Riley like we saw today. How do you see that dynamic? Do you feel like everyone's gelling really well? Because it looks like you've all played together for such a long time based on the performances so far.
Yeah, I think a lot of it off of the pitch is that they're good lads. Everyone's a good person at heart as well. So I think that's the main thing. Before we even step onto the football pitch, we've got a great changing room. But yeah, as we've seen, I've had a great relationship with Hussey. He talks to me, he's experienced. I know I'm going to get with Donovan. I played with him last season. And it's just about building them relationships across the pitch. It's everywhere that we need to build those relationships, and I think that we have done that. But we've still got a long way to go. So we're going to keep on building on that and hopefully be up there by the end of the season, get promoted.
On a personal level for you, this time last year you sat out every pre-season game. You were working your way back from a tough injury, but this year you've had a really good pre-season in your belt. You featured in every game. You're looking in really great shape. That must be great for you to head into a new season like that, because after last year it was so tough for you, but now you've got this on your back. Will that make a big difference for you?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously it's always in the back of my mind. Before I came into pre-season, when I was away on international, I was thinking I'm dreading going back because of what actually happened last season. That was the second time that injury kind of happened. But that situation kind of happened. So yeah, it was in the back of my mind, and I was worried about it. But thankfully, I got through, and yeah, it's massive for me to get through pre-season. I don't think a lot of people realise how good it is for you to get your fitness and build those relationships with the players in the team. So yeah, it was massive for me, and I'm looking forward to going into the season fit.
Final question: dress rehearsal done? Big kick-off next week. Yeah. Excited? Nervous? Bit of both?
Just excited, yeah. I wouldn't say nervous. Yeah, excited. We've got a great group, and I'm looking forward to it. And we had a good turn-up with the fans today, and I see that it's sold out for next week as well with the fans. So I'm looking forward to having them singing our songs behind as well. They're massive support. So yeah, we're looking forward to it.